Hey Matthews Superstars, this is Mrs. R, and today I have a book that was recommended by one of my librarian friends. She read this book to her kindergarten and first grade classes and she's like, Mrs. R, you have to read this book to your classes. It's called If I Built a House by Chris Van Dusen. Look at that cover. Have you guys ever dreamed about building your own house? What would it have inside? Mine would have a huge library like the one in Beauty and the Beast. We know that. But what would it look like? Inside, I'm going to remove the jacket, right? That's the little glossy paper cover just for a second because I want to show you guys this. Isn't that cool? Those papers that are at the very beginning and at the very back of the book are called end papers in a book. And this one has all these cool houses. Sailboat house, looks like a robot. Cool, glass all around, big central fireplace. Let's take a look. If I built a house. Jack in the backyard said to his mother, "The house is okay, but it's like any other. It's boxy and boring and basically bland. It's nothing at all like the house I have planned." I wonder what his house will be like. My house will be different. It can't be the norm. I think about traffic flow, function, and form. Oh, it may include shapes like a tower or a dome, but I'll focus on what makes a building a home. It's the rooms on the inside that make it unique, so step through the door and let's take a peek. And there's a picture of his shocked mother. We'll start with the basics right off the bat. Check out my all-in-one kitchen mat. Don't have to cook and you don't have to clean. It's done by a space-age robotic machine. It makes all the meals and the food is delish. Then it washes and puts away every last dish. That sounds like a mom's dream kitchen. And here it is. Looks like they're making pizza and cookie dough and burgers and fries and a shake. The living room's next. It's fun. Come on in. The chairs and the table and sofa all spin. And trampolines lead to a giant ball pit. It's a pretty neat room, you'll have to admit. A ball pit in the living room? Oh my. Now look in the bathroom, no shower, no tub. Instead, take a ride on my Scrub-a-Dub-Dub. Just step on the belt and it washes you clean, even the places that you've never seen. Oh my goodness, you guys. It looks like a car wash for like humans. Did you guys catch the dog at the end? I could use a dog wash. And here is my bedroom, way up in the sky, on the top of a tower, 200 feet high. With glass all around, just check out the view. A bed in a tower. Now that's something new. That sounds like such a great bedroom, right? Way up high in a tower. Ugh, except Mrs. R always thinks about the winds. You know how we get our bad windy nights? If you were up that high, I don't know, it'd be very loud. The rooms we walked through just moments before are the kinds that you'll find in any decor. But if I built a house, I'd add a few more. So hop on the slide, it's time to explore. And you guys, that's how he comes down from his tower bedroom, on a slide. You know how I constantly like to create? Well, this is my art room. Isn't it great? You draw on the wall, don't worry, it's cool. Hung up way high on a big giant spool is a huge roll of paper that hangs to the floor. Just draw till you're done, then pull down some more. Wouldn't that be fun? Just a giant roller of art paper. Next comes my flying room. See how it's tall? It's empty except for a switch on the wall. Just turn off the switch and you'll float off the ground, then flap like a bird and fly all around. Isn't it nice to be up in the air, a room without gravity? That's pretty rare. This is my racetrack room. Step right inside. It's less like a room and more like a ride. It features a racetrack that loops all around with super fast go-karts that don't make a sound. You'll fly and you'll flip and you'll zip and you zoom. You have to admit, it's a wonderful room. A room filled with water? Now that's something new, but if I built a house, that's just what I'd do. This is my fish tank room. Ain't it a sight? Don't worry, they're friendly. The critters won't bite. Just strap on an air mask to swim with the fishes. Now this is a room that every kid wishes. Of course I've been saving the best room for last, and literally speaking, this room is a blast. So welcome, sit down, I'll seal up the hatches. This plexiglass playroom completely detaches. You fly it around. Why, it even has jets. For me, this room is as good as it gets. My house will be nifty. My house will be neat. My house will stand out as the best on the street. Daringly bold yet exquisitely fine. A must-see example of modern design. My house will be hailed as refreshingly new. If I built a house, that's just what I'd do. And that is the picture of his mom looking at his plans as he's daydreaming. And then in the back it says, think big. And there's the little dog sniffing a little wooden block of a house. So Superstars, what did you think? Was this book something that you expected? I know I didn't expect like the room with the go-karts, or what about the underwater room? It's like an aquarium. Wouldn't that be cool? I've never even thought about having a house, whoops, like that. Have you? So I'm going to challenge my in-person classes to draw me their idea of their dream house. What rooms would they have inside? That's what I'm going to ask you to do, is to start thinking about, if you could create your own house, what kind of rooms would you have, right? I don't know, Mrs. R would have definitely a room, like a nice kitchen for baking, and then of course the library, right? What would you put in? Would you have an aquarium room? What would you do? Skiing maybe? I don't know, soccer. A soccer room, you guys. Wouldn't that be cool? Let me know through your teacher if you thought this book was a thumbs up, sideways thumb, or a thumbs down. and enjoy the week. It's just beautiful weather these days, so make sure you get out, superstars, and enjoy some of the sunshine. Bye, I'll see you next week with another story.